Hello, this is Candace with MySpockLife.com. Thank you for joining our Good Book series. Today, our good book is Apologies to My Censor by Mitch Moxley. Mitch Moxley was a Canadian journalist who moved to China in order to work for one of the English propaganda newspapers in Beijing around the time of the Olympics. And while he was here, he discovered things about himself and things about China that he did not expect. He expected to come to the company and make an impression, make changes, and learn how to be a better journalist. While he was working for China Daily, out that he was actually just a foreigner on the payroll, not someone who would really be beneficial or influential in the paper. This caused him to be very disappointed, and it also caused him to wonder what he was doing in the paper. In the book, he writes about many of his experiences while living in China. And when I began to read the book, at first I thought I would not like him at all because he is very similar to the stereotypical expat that I see and that exist the world over. And there are people who are lazy, who like an easy job, who go out drinking every night, and just not people that you would respect in your everyday life. However, he did find his feet and find out what he wanted to do with his life, and it helped me to like him a little more and like reading about his experiences in China a little more. Some things that I found similar to his life and to my life was that as I work here at my school in Shenzhen, China, I have discovered that I too am not truly a beneficial member of the school team, and I'm really here for show as well. So reading about how it's not just teachers who feel that way, but other foreigners who are working for foreign companies here in China. He mentions Chinglish, which is a mixture of Chinese and English, and sometimes it just does not make sense. I will be posting some videos about some of the most humorous Chinglish that I see around the city, and you'll be able to understand why Chinglish is such a phenomenon. Mitch Moxley was also the person who revealed what is called RentaForeigner, which is basically Chinese companies who want to have a reputation as being connected and having good networks worldwide, but they are a brand new company. So they hire foreigners to play a certain role, either in their ads, either at their actual company location, and these foreigners don't need to do anything at all but show up. And he wrote about that, and it kind of exposed the whole RentaForeigner phenomenon here in China. I'm not so sure that it is as widespread as it was 10 years ago when this book was written, but it does still exist. There is still a RentaForeigner thing going on here in China. It's very interesting. The cultural differences are interesting. If you plan to move to China or you enjoy reading about expats living in other countries, I suggest you read this book. Read it with the thought that not everyone's experience is the same, as I've mentioned concerning other books written by expats. So if you plan to come to China or you plan to travel to any country, know that your experience may be different, but it is worth a read. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe.